Why, hello. Thank you so much for joining me as GameEdged. We're jumping into MineMogul Early Access release on Steam. Big shout out to Mitz, who actually gifted me the game, so thank you so much for that. Yeah, if you guys want to pick it up for yourself, links in the description down below. We had a lot of fun with this. I think we tested the demo in October, and now it's out, so we should be able to see all the new goodies that they have. There's hard hats and stuff here, and of course, we need to go and pick up the pickaxe, which is right here. We can also start off, of course, we're going to start off very difficult. Well, we're going to pick up one thing at a time. And after that, we'll have a magnet and many other things to make our life a whole bunch easier. And there's a whole bunch of different caves and stuff for us to go into, which will make things very interesting. It feels like it's a little bit lighter, which is kind of nice. I don't know. I feel like there's more light in here than it used to be. So let's grab all this. We're going to do the hard way of doing things, which is grabbing things up. I wish it was actually mouse click. I'm not sure if I can change that up afterwards, but we have to press E and then just drop it off. But we're going to be automating this anyways, and things will just get a whole lot easier in a tiny bit. So let's grab that and that. It feels like the mouse click would have been the right thing, but it's all good. And I think I need one more, right? Yeah, I'm still one shy, so I think it's random what you get inside these, what they pop out. So there we go. We got a 3-shot. That's beautiful. We want to do the tutorial as well as possible. We're going to visit the sides of the caves. We're going to try and get as much goodies as we possibly can. And, okay, get the magnet tool. Don't do that just yet. It's all good. All right, I don't want to overdo it. So we have a little computer here we can go into. We can buy all the fine stuff like conveyor, machines. We have here, look at all the conveyor belts. There's like tons of different things. Basic cannon conveyor, which is going to shoot that stuff out, I'm guessing. Auto mixers here, a whole bunch of different things. Rapid auto miner drills. We also have lamp poles. That's new. I don't remember that. Scaffolding. And we also have our pickaxe, which you can buy another one for $10. So I'm guessing there's wear and tear, or maybe we just lose it. There's also a hammer here, which is quick for deconstruct and replacement stuff. We'll go for the first thing, which is currently this one. We're going to grab that. At least there's a 20 buckaroonies. And, oh, yeah, it comes in the elevator. That's right. And then we just grab this, pressing F. Boom. And then we can pick up stuff like this. Yeah, nice and simple. Reminds you of another game, yeah, but it works. I like it. So this is where you can actually use the clicking of the mouse. All right, so number one thing we have to do now on the top left is get 20 of the iron deposits. So we're just going to go around. Let's nail all these bad boys out. We also need coal, 10 shot of coal. Let's see where we're at right now. Okay, let's grab this. And hold on to this. That's beautiful. All that good stuff. Yes, please. You gotta be careful, though. I don't know if they fix it that the lamp would be sucked into it, too. But, yeah, there's a little lamp there. Oh, I see a coal I left behind. Okay. Yeah, don't ask me why I magnetized. Maybe there's some metals inside that coal that's able to be pulled back up. I'm not asking questions. It's just a game. We're supposed to have fun. So I'm not really worried about that at all. That's all good. I'm going to check out to see if this is a problem. Yeah, it's still a problem. Okay. Well, you know what? It's okay. It's not the end of the world. I can kind of get over it. I just wish there was a way for us to hammer them and keep them down when we do this. Oh, God, yeah. It just kind of kick. Oh, no. Now we got a whole bunch of new problems. Okay, hold on a second. Put this magnet thing away. It's too powerful. Too powerful for us to do. So let's put our little helmet here. You can't actually put this on. I don't think you can. I don't believe that's a thing. So, yeah. Wow. All right. As you can see, no, you can't put it on. With no safety here. Okay, and let's press E and we have it there. A whole lot easier. All right, so we still have quite a bit to get. We're going to go and grab these ones here. There we go. That looks like it's the right amount. Perfect. And then we're going to suction all of these. Make sure we got them all, because sometimes it takes a little bit to kind of swerve back and forth. Soon this will be all automated. You don't really have to go through this, which will be really great. Still have to bring everything to this conveyor, though. There's a cruncher here, I think. We don't think we can upgrade to another one. It wouldn't make any sense now. What are we at now? We just need 2 more ores. All right, we'll grab this one. There we go. We got extras from this. I don't know, whatever. That's all good. It'll work. I'll take the extra one. And there we go. Purchase the Auto Miner MK1 from the shop. Right, that's good. So you can actually press like 1 if you're selecting your pickaxe, and then press 1 again. All right, so new machines right here. Automatically mines ores and constant rate can produce gems. Very nice. Yes, please purchase that. 500 buckaroonies. All right, and then I guess we just take that. We have an inventory right here, and it goes into your main hotbar. So if you want to swap things up like this, I prefer, I usually do that. So there is these little places here, which we can put these auto miners on. I'm not sure if I have to clear this or not, but we're going to find out in a second. Yeah, we're going to have to see like there's specific areas you can actually put them, and it tells you exactly what you need. So we need ores and coal, so we want to make sure we put it on one that actually gives you both. I believe would be smart. Coal, maybe we won't have the ability of doing that. Oh, this one actually gives me 54. This is pretty good right here. That's pretty good. And yeah, that one's not great. And this one gives you about the same thing. And it's closer, so you know what? Let's put that down. That sounds like a rocking plan from us. And now we need to what? Deposit iron and 50. Okay, so you know what? Let's clear up a bit of the area too. So while we're depositing all this, we can make more than one machine, but of course it costs 500 buckaroonies per. And there's all these little side areas we're going to be going to very shortly. This is great. By the way, when you are mining, really nice little touch. Of course, you can just click and hold. And of course, you're not going to want to do this much longer. You want to automate this, but at least if you have to do this, I know a lot of people ask that question. It seems to be very important. That's why I bring it up all the time. All right, let's do this here. Let's grab all this fine things. I love this kind of game. I love these kind of games. All right, let's go here. Okay, I think that's a good little bundle. I don't know if you have any more. Just kind of hang around. We'll find them after. Oh, God, yeah, there. I forgot those ones. And the ones over here that we're spitting out, so. We got a heck of a bundle right here. And obviously, we're going to be able to refine these even better afterwards. But for it now, we're shy. Oh, God, I forgot to unclick it. Okay, there we go. There we go. Come on, bring it up. Perfect. All right, so that's good. We're just going to wait for some more to happen. And at the same time, we'll clear up some of these bases because they really don't want this stuff. Looks like another kind of ore there. Like I said, the demo was relatively good. Actually, it was quite long. I think maybe you can still download it, test it out for yourself, and see if you like it before you buy it. You know what I'm saying? This is actually a rail car we can use, I believe, afterwards. I'm not sure the mushrooms. Never found out what the heck the thing was the mushrooms were. I guess they're there for looksy. By the way, when you actually put the magnet down, you can hold down, of course, but once you have it held and you want to pick up any more, you can let go of it. So it'll stay up in the air too with the right click. So very easy for you to do here. And I guess we'll just grab that big chunk here because it never hurts to keep on mining. So, all right, we got the big chunk, and then I'm going to want to place as well as possible all that. I think I did a good job on that one. Freaking bravo, GameEdged. Brav the frigo. All right, what is this? Deposit coal. So coal is now a new thing. We need a reward of $80. Purchase ore crusher from the computer shop. So we want to get a little more coal, obviously. We got machines here we can pick up, and there is for, yeah, 200 bucks. Crushes ores into smaller, pure pieces. Crushes ore smelters into ingots. So we're going to need that anyways to kind of kick this up a notch. I'm going to need to crush some ores, but I need to get myself a tiny bit of more money and also want to get that coal kind of rolling. So we'll do that. Find out what the heck this is. What is this, copper? Looks like copper. It might be copper. I know it doesn't really tell you when you're holding on to it, right? You know what? I'll put that right here for now. I think I'm going to stick with just getting the stuff we need out of here. I don't want to get ahead of myself a tiny bit, especially with tutorials. Might actually need those, and then you're going to be sitting there going, oh my god. Then again, Dev could have, pretty much aware of it, probably. Maybe fixed it up properly. All right, we're going to grab all that. And there's still some more coal right next to that, too, so this is really nice. Okay, that one didn't drop in as nice as I wanted to, but that's okay. We'll grab it for the next set. I think that cleared up all these little nuggets of, little iron ores and nodes here that are kind of hanging around. There we go. You're all in there, dude. So we're going to be a hot minute for us to grab all these coal ores and stuff before we can start crushing it. I do want to earn another 500 bucks. I'm also going to need, I think, a conveyor belt for this machine that we're going to need to pick up here. So we'll just pick it up anyways because we did buy it. And we'll get to see what it is. Yeah, I think it needs a conveyor belt to drop. So you can see, like, there we go, the teeth on top, the crushers. So it needs a crusher there. And then it pops out the other side. So it needs to be rotated. Oh, God. Okay, rotation is what? R to rotate. There we go. So you need to have something that goes up and then back down and crushes it. So we're going to have to hold on to that. Let's get ourselves maybe another crusher so we can get at least the regular ore, I guess. I mean, sorry, well, regular coal. I'm not sure the crushed coal will be counting. Because it's a crushed iron deposits. So maybe it only does iron? I don't know. Hammer? What's that? Unlocks hammer? Next one. Oh, okay. So it really is important. It needs to unlock the hammer and the ore analyzer, which is going to be important to hammer because we're going to screw up, I'm pretty sure. So let's see if we get that 500 buckaroonies. And there's still another coal there. I saw it on the side. My apologies. Just realized it. Oh, no, it isn't. It tricked me. There's one down here, though. Just going to go and try and pick up all this crud here. It's a little dark. We're going to buy ourselves some stuff. I just want to hold off a tiny bit so I don't waste anything. I think these are diamonds on the side here, which is great. All right, and that. I just want to go too ahead of myself here. Is this actually still crushable? I mean, hittable? No, it isn't. It's just to show you there's actually some extra coal now when compared to the other ones, right? All right, that's good. I saw some more over there too. Just gonna drag this little bundle of love here down here, and we're gonna put this into here, into the crusher, and after that, soon it'll be just all automated and a lot easier for us to do stuff here. Okay, do I have 500 bucks? Come on, I need another crusher, or at least sorry, excavator here. Yeah, that brings me to where I need to go. So let's go into this, and we're gonna grab ourselves another machine. I'm gonna want the auto miner. MK1 obviously is probably better ones. If it's MK1, probably MK2s. I'm going to need another one just like that one, which is give me a little bit of each. You also have a rare chance of getting some crushed iron and also a rare chance of getting some diamonds out of this. So this is pretty good. So let's have that one kind of work its way through its magic. Maybe we can investigate a little bit the area. I don't know if I can afford another lamp, but here it's very well lit. Very well lit. So we can now make those poles that were bothering me before, eh? That's good. Okay, so how much is it for another lamp? I guess I'll just take this one. Right? Just take it. Maybe we can hold on to it now. And not have to drop it all the time. We have another area here, so it looks like we do have the ability. Now, you can drop this on the ground. I just don't remember if you can place this or not. It's just G for drop. All right. So we can put that in a corner for us to be able to see a little better. Maybe we'll grab that. Grab that. Looks like this is all iron and crap, so it opens up to another area. We do need to generate more money. I wonder if there's like other kind of secrets in here, you know? Ooh, there is. Maybe looping itself around now. I'm not positive. Looks like that is mammoth over there. What the hell that is. All right, how much? We got 65. That's not bad, actually. Okay, let's just grab you temporarily. Oh, wow, yeah, that's some TNT. All right, that's going to blow up that area once we get to it. Okay. So we'll just put this back here on the ground. There we go. We'll pick you up, and then we're going to go and suck up all of this stuff. Oh, I forgot about this one. Might as well clear it. It's going to be in the way if I want to build something anyways, so it's all good. It's not what we need right now, but we can use the cash anyways. This can be a huge pile if I go and pick this all up, but you know what? I'm willing to have fun. Looks like something else. Oh, I picked up the copper, I think. Damn it. Oh, well. I believe it's copper. It might be gold, too. Who knows? Won't tell me until I get analyzers. Okay. How far are we? We're getting there. I just realized there's a mode on this thing. I didn't read that at all, but I'm not sure if its demo had that, too. Maybe it did. Or maybe it's something that was added afterwards after you saw other people kind of play. But it looks like we can... resources, not in filters. Everything. What does that mean? Wait a second. I need to figure this out here. If I drop this down here... Okay, for shits and giggles. And now it's not in filters. Oh, you're awesome. Great job, Dev. That works. So just press Q and you got that rocking. All right, looks like we got what we had to. Now we're going to have to go and crush said iron and stuff. So we're just going to grab a little more cash here. Why not at this point? And then we're going to place this down because we're going to go and buy ourselves a couple of these conveyors. There's also tools. We can open up the hammers too now. Very nice. Conveyors itself. So we have the straight conveyors, which are handy too. So let's get 2 of those. I'm going to get a slope conveyor. 2 of those just for right now. And a ledge, which can kind of drop them into there. Okay, let's just start with that. It's $100. It's still pretty expensive. Okay, and I need to get a hammer, which is in case of emergencies, you know. So let's do that. Let's add the cart and purchase that. So we can actually now remove things we need to. And where's my inventory? There it is. Oh yeah, I have to pick it up. Take it. And we're just going to open this up and move some of the stuff down here. There we go. All right, cool. So for you, I think I could build on top of this anyways. Might need a few more of this. That. How high is this machine anyways? Where is it? There it is. Much higher than that. Okay. Okay. Is that good enough? Because I mean that's a deuce there. Okay. And then I just need a. Maybe I don't need it, but I'm just gonna have fun with it and see if we can. You can see little arrows and everything pointing where they need to be, so it's fantastic. And then we're going to be doing is, yeah, we're going to craft that bad boy up. Make it, there we go. And then we're going to pop this out of this machine. And then we can place it going down here too for right now if we want to. But we have other things to craft up shown. So let's just work at this very slowly. We can pick this all up here. And drop this on a conveyor. At least try to. Oh, crap. I picked up the other stuff. All right. It's all good. I don't know. Actually, what? I can crush, right? Yeah, that should be okay. All right. All right. Let's stay a little cheap here. Okay. Oh, God. It's pulling it all back. I clicked on it for too long. There we go. Perfect, I think. Nice. Everything's coming out of this properly now. So we'll grab all this here and deposit crushed resources in there. Oh, frick, I thought it wasn't going to work for a second. We told to deposit gems and stuff. Which I don't think we got any luck with that just yet, but we're going to have to buy another machine just to try and pull that off. Deposit 3 gems and stuff, so we're going to have to keep an eye out for this. Usually they stand out pretty well. Usually. There we go. And there. I don't know if it crushes a gem or not, which is going to make a big difficulty for that to happen, but I'm seeing diamonds pull out of here, so we're probably going to get ourselves another one of these. And what does it say? Ore analyzer. Analyzes ores that pass through it. Yeah, very shortly we're going to be doing that. I need to deposit still iron, but I also need to get gems and emeralds, so that we're going to need another one of these. Well, then again, you know what? I could take this apart, right? And we get it back. See, that'd be very good. We have small chances. Emeralds. This one has a good chance. All right, maybe we need another machine too. Okay, let's work at that. Let's get ourselves another one. Because I also need diamonds, so. And they're not coming out very fast, so that is a problem. Ore analyzer, machines, ore crusher, and there we go. Another big boy. So which one of these gives you more diamonds? Is that further in? Diamonds and gem, very small chance, very small chance, very small chance. I think it's around the corner, I'll be honest with you. Yeah, that sounded like a gem just broke in there, so we're going to have to get something to analyze that. Where was it again? Or was it around this corner? All right, you know what, get out of my face for a second. Diamond, very small chance. Diamond, very small chance. Diamond, again, small chance. I think I could just come and mine diamonds and make that easier on me. There we go. This one has a little more chance of grabbing it. And here, that solves the problem here. That's why I don't like touching anything beforehand. There's one diamond there. Was there another one somewhere else? That's gold. I don't know if there is another diamond. I think there was. Yeah, there it is. Just need 3 of them, so that is going to make things a little bit easier. And then, yeah, that machine over there, we're going to need something to splice it up so we can get the gems that we need. Uh-oh. I didn't mean to do that, but I did. Did I pick up the... No, I didn't. Okay, we'll need to cipher through this here. Resources not in filters. I don't know if we can change that up or not. I guess it makes no difference at this point. We just put it right in here, right? There we go. Give me all your money. Alright, so the emeralds are getting crushed. That sucks. And are we getting it here at all? No, it stand out like a sore thumb. Honestly, the percentage seems a little bit off for me. I'm not seeing anything pop up, freaking me out a little bit. I mean, the other thing I could do is just stand here and wait. And see whether or not we can find this popping out. But the other one's going to pop him anyway, so it's not a big deal. Alright, let's deposit more so we can make some money. Go. A little tap works. Very nice. There's some more of this here. Any little green things showing up in here? Doesn't look like it. Looks like we're pretty much screwed for that for now. But as you see, I can move anything I want to. So you know if I'm screwing up now on some stuff, or need to change places, it makes no difference. It's really nice and smooth. The game is nice and smooth. Alright, that's cool. Put that there. Oh god, I thought maybe something will pop up by now. I'm really surprised this one has... Oh, there it is, finally. I was like, I'm very surprised. Alright, let's grab this. Not that we can polish them up and stuff. But right now, we just need to get one of these in there. So, that's good. Emerald in. Done. There we go. The polishing machine is going to be the next thing we're going to need to work on. Alright, so let's grab all this. So we should be hitting our mark very shortly for all this stuff. There we go. So patience is a virtue. Now it would separate up any kind of those gems you see, and after that we'll be able to separate them up afterwards. So we just got to be a little bit patient for this. All right, so I found an amazing little trick, really. Well, my trick. Probably most of you probably would have done the same thing. But when I grab all these, also going and put them down this stupid thing, I'm just chopping up here and going onto, oh, there we go, and then crouching and dropping them. And you can even leave them on there, and they just kind of hold. I found a couple more gems. I brought the other machine back to this side here so I could get a little more bang for my buck. We'll see whether or not we got that. Yeah, there's a full one there too, but it's fine. It's not the end of the world. Okay. Some of these break. They actually come off when you hit things. That's great. Let's grab a little chunk there. Where are we at now? Are we there? We are there. Cool. We're way there and past. Love it. Even better. Alright, is everything gone? No, still a couple chunks here. There we go. Nice. So now we actually purchase a blast furnace from the actual thing. I'll leave these here because we're going to need them. I'll see why in a bit. Oh, yeah. There is gold here. I forgot. I kind of remembered there was something around here. Yeah, this is it. Can I not take us out? Oh, we can't actually remove this. Wait, this is fake. Oh, no. There's some movement in there. Why can I pick this up? That is so strange. Give it to me. Oh, there we go. We'll keep that too on the side because we're going to polish it up and make more money. Is there anything on the other drawer? Okay, grab that drawer, close it. Everything's physics-based, so it's kind of like throws you off a little bit. I guess I can store stuff in here if... Oh, I just broke the drawer. Okay. Put it back in, dude. Okay. Let's not mess around more than we have to. All right, so that's all good. That's all good. That's all good. And we're going to need some lights here, too, very shortly. I'm just going to grab... well, you know what? I'll let this grind. We can do things a little faster. All right, so blast furnace. Let's do that. Purchase a polishing machine. Where's the... okay, so first thing first. They want us to do blast furnace, but I kind of want to separate everything up. But I think we have to wait a tiny bit for that. Because we need the ore analyzer. Analyze the resources that pass through it. I think it just... I'm going to buy it anyways. We just need to find out. 40 bucks for that. That's like a cheap machine. Blast furnace, 400 bucks. We have 1,800. I didn't realize that. And a polishing machine at 2,000. All right, so that's a little hot minute before we can have that. Actually, no, it's not a hot minute. Let's make this happen. Oh, God darn it. Okay. It's okay. Keeping these for later. We will need to drop these on top of a machine that's able to separate them. That's how we tell whether we want to put it left or right. And that's why we're keeping a few of those anyways. But for right now, these are just worth some money, so we're just going to grab this. We're going to hop on top of here. Hopefully, I dropped a couple. Hopefully, I wasn't going to drop any. That's what I was going to say. See, I'm not even letting go. Just kind of dropping them in there. I do find... Oh, God. Until I hit things, then I find... You know... But usually I just jump up here looking up. And there we go. We kind of just do this. You don't have to do this afterwards. We're going to obviously be able to do a lot more stuff very shortly. And it'll be a lot easier than this crap, but that's fine. All right, let's make ourselves a little bit more money. There's a couple of regular chunks in there. There we go. We're all good? There we go. 2,400 bucks in that big load there, which is great. So we do need the polishing machine. I have $2,000. Polishing machine, ingots, and gems. They're new, but can't afford, it says. I think it meant to say that I need to finish up. I need to finish up first, right? Quest polishing machine. Pretty sure I can afford it. But we're not going to talk about it. Okay. That's fine. Did I not pick up? Oh, you know why? Because I never purchased these two. Oh, that's why I can't afford it. Jeez. All right, GameEdged, wake up. You got this. Wake up, little GameEdged. Wake up. All right, that should be enough, right? Okay. I'm still going to need, well, some stuff here, so that's going to be expensive. All right, grab. We still need some rails and stuff to kind of pop out, because this is going to drop out here. So we have this, which will tell us what they are, which I don't know why that's a thing. So honestly, wait a second. If we're going to crush it, we have to make them. Then we actually have to run through this. It tells you what they are. Why do I want that for? I don't know. I have no clue why I want that for now. There is this too, which drops up on the top. You can see like the little arrow there. I was trying to show you the other, but there's an arrow on top. So that's something. Wait, the hell? Did you see that? There's another one on top of this. Can I hop up here? Ooh. Oh. Oh, what the hell is this? I can't even see. Okay. Okay. All right, we need diamonds and the gold. We're going to come back here in just a tiny bit. I didn't realize this stuff existed on top here. Okay, we got a whole bunch of stuff we have to take care of. All right, it's all good. So, to make this work, I'm going to have to change this up a tiny bit, right? Because I want this to pop out, but I'm also going to want to place all these other machines. So I'm going to want this to being one of them. I need the analyzer. So the analyzer, resources that pass through. I don't know why I need that right now. I don't think that's super important as per se. And the polish machine pretty much goes to the last bit. So that's going to go there. So we need to make ourselves a little more money. That's what we need. There's no choice in the matter. Let's put that here. I think I saw another one. That's why. Okay. Let's just give me some. Okay, then we're going to grab you. You can actually hear when you have some of the gems inside. It makes a little noise. God, I'm really just making a mess here. Biting into walls and stuff. Okay, let's get up here. Hop up. And let's get this load going. There's a couple that didn't make it. All right. Yeah, there's a couple. Quite a few, actually. It's fine. Let's just get money going. I just need conveyor belts. It doesn't have to be perfect. There we go. Nice. Wait a second. Why is that? Oh, it looked like it was coming up bigger. All right, so we need conveyor belts. That is super important. So we have $600. We should be able to get ourselves a couple more of those. So I'm probably going to need 2 of those at least. And I'm going to need a couple of these. For sure. Maybe a corner. For $160. Maybe no ledge. For now. Alright, I feel good-ish with that. Sorter, conveyor. Oh, this is it right here. The sorter. Okay, hold on a second. 3 of those for now. Alright, that's all my money. That's everything I own. Alright, I had time to think about it. Also looking at the clearance on top. Looks like we have enough clearance for everything. So I'm just going to grab this. I made a big pile. Oh my god. The frames. Maybe a little too big. Alright, it's all good. Should be able to buy ourselves a bunch of ramps and stuff. We're going to need a bunch of them to make this work. Because I have to also take in consideration I have to bring out the gems and stuff too at the same time. And diamonds too. Now, the gems don't come out of that machine, but I'm going to be having them for the future so I can bring in the other machine and have a T on that side. That's what we're going to try and do. Oh, $3,000. Jeez, all right. We can really buy some good stuff now. All right, let's do this here. We're going to buy 2... 5 more of those, a few more of those, another one of those. You know what? Just buy $300 worth. Okay, it's not the most amount, but it's okay. It's a good amount. All right, let's take this out. That, and then we're gonna be doing this, I think. So I need to have a T that can come in here, right? So I'm gonna want to bring this out and back around. So let's do this here first. Rotate R. I'll have to pick up this mess afterwards. And then R again. Oh, that doesn't work out well. Look, that's going the wrong way. If I put it the right way, it'd be even better. Okay, so R. It can go up there. And then R. And reverse directions. We have to remember that too. Okay. Okay, so that's good. And then I want to have a T kind of show up here soon. So I'm going to be doing this. And then the T is probably going to show up on this side here. And then here, we need a ability to bring the stuff forward. And then we're going to be doing another one like this here. Because the gems, I want them to separate. And have that all prepared to go. Because I need another conveyor that brings the gems in and polishes them. They'll be separated from these ones. So that's fine, and don't worry the stuff dropping, we'll just pick it all up and deal with it after the fact. Okay, so then we have these ones. So, you want this in, and where you want it out is on that side right here. We could choose to bring it here or there, but I think I might have to pop 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 here, and that's going to leave me very little room and clearance to go from the left-hand side. Yeah. So I will have to try to do this here and put those out there. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then what it does is I'm going to take one of these bad boys. This. That'll spit that out. And this. Right now nothing is coming in from this side over there, but it will. And then once we have the T open. So you can put... I think I can actually spit out one of these, right? Can spit out all of these? Yeah, you don't need all 3, do we? No, we don't. Okay. Again, I'm remembering and trying to figure it out as we progress, so we're going to have some fun with this. So these 2 now, anything that's going to pop in here should be non-negotiable, really, kind of. Should be dropping those fine diamonds. It's also crushing them, which is something we've been having an issue with. Okay, so that's good. Yeah, it just takes a hot minute to kind of wrap your brain around this and make this work. All right, so that's spitting it out. I only need one of them, though. Maybe I should just put this straight forward and have this pop out and go around this way instead of this one. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to bring this out one more. here. And then I'm going to want to put this machine. Actually, does it take away the gems when it does that? No, beautiful. You're amazing. I had to test it out for science. Just for science, right? Oh, hold on a second. Yeah, I need to reverse this. So, where is it again? This one, and then rotate. And then we're going to press reverse. Actually, wait, rotate. I want this out here. And I'm going to want to... It says mirror, drop, conveyor, place. Can I not put this one? Place building. I can mirror. Oh, it's not the same as the other one where I can change the mannerisms of where it's going. Can I? See right here, I can do that in straight conveyor. Place, building, drop, rotate R. Oh, interesting. How did I lose that before I was able to see that? Was it only in this one? Oh, it's only on this one. Oh. So here I can't reverse it. I just got to rotate. But this one here should be able to reverse so I can bring this out differently, right? It would be nice. But anyways, for now, we'll just deal with this and it's fine. We're just going to bring this back out here. And this is going to go here. And these that I can be already kind of taken care of. Okay, that's good. All right, I'm figuring it out. We got this. I mean, like I said, it's a hot minute since the last time I played this. And a kind of a little learning curve on it. But it's, I just need to figure it out. Because once that T opens up, which hopefully will be soon, we're going to place that over here. Cool. And then from there, we can revert, well, turn this one around really quick. And then we're going to need to elevate it to crush, right? So this got to go up here and El Crusho. And that's not it there. It's the last one. Perfect. And then we're going to rotate this so it pops out from here. But I also need a little lip so it really goes in there properly. I kind of prefer it. Last time I had some problems with that. I remember that. So that is okay. So let's put this back here and that. And I think actually it doesn't make a difference. Wait. Why is this turning on for? It's freaking me out a bit. Don't think it makes a big difference because I can, as long as it pops out where I need to. So I need to forge this. Okay, wait. No, it does need to come out here. And then I need to bring this back up here again. For the forge. Right? And then I need to curb out the forge itself. So I also need another lip here too. Oh my god, this is... Can I cross this? Yeah, I'll be able to cross from here, but boy. Not even here. Okay. Yeah, it's not bad. Okay, and then we're going to put the forge. I think the forge needs to be this high. That's a little bit of a lip. Does it need to be that high? Okay. Is that in there? No, it's not in there. Tough to see from this angle, but we got this. R. Maybe not. Maybe I will have to just deal with this drop on here properly. It's fine. We'll try this, see if it works. It looks like it's a little shorter than the other one. I don't know why, but it does. Is it because the stuff is underneath this? I guess not. I don't know. There. And I guess we'll put the lip on here after all. And there. This one we can rotate this to go in that way. Okay. Right? So where does this pop out from? I don't even remember. Shit, I didn't see. Oh yeah, it comes out this conveyor belt. Right? Yeah. So then we have the other thing to do. So we gotta make deposit 40 iron ingots in here. So sorry for the little bit of a wait there. It was a little difficult to kind of put it all together. But I think we're okay now. So let's see if I can just pull this stuff up. Oh, there's a diamond right here, dude. Okay. Let's drop that. Oh, shit. Did I not put a diamond in there? I did. Okay. Then the other pile over there, that's just racking up. That's going to be a whole lot of work to go through. Okay. That should be good. Oh, that's going to go up here. It looks like we might have a little bit of a problem once it has too much stuff. But we can also pick up one at a time, too, if you wanted to. Just to really make this as clean as possible. There we go. And that's going to make all those bars we need to do. We also need to polish them up, right? Crap. I just remembered. I need to separate these with coal and iron. So I'm going to need to pull this out and get one of those little separator machines right here. But I need to go the other way. I want to... There we go. That's perfect. So that goes out there. Okay, and then I need the coal to go out that way. All right. That's all cool. Actually, I'm going to have some coal right here. That's good news. Let's grab that one little chunk of coal. Because right now we're making iron, but we're not really. It's popping out incorrectly. So what it is, you can see the actual chunks themselves. They're coming out incorrectly on there. So I will need a second forge to pop out from here. So the crusher goes down. Yeah, I need a second forge going out here if I can. Let's see here. How much money do I have? $3,000. We're okay. We're okay. Boy, this is a lot harder in my brain than I thought it would be today. I think some of you sitting there going, oh, it's easy. I know. Yeah, sometimes it is. But yeah, for some reason today it's not happening. So let's get that done. We got another one of those and another one of those. We'll just have it separated. We're also going to need a whole bunch of conveyors too. So let's just do 3. I'm probably overdoing this. All right, so my goal is to bring this up, crush, and then re-separate from here into one that goes up here. So let's see if that actually works. Oh, this is a mess I just made. All right, that's great. So that's going to go here. And then here, I'm going to want this machine. So it should have 2 exits, right? It needs a there and there. So this one will have to be iron that goes in there, right? God, I can't see the arrow. Okay, perfect. Okay, so that's going to have to be iron up there. Need a little chunk of iron, please. Is this thing dead over there? Okay, no, okay. Probably stopped itself going, this guy's all over the place today. Okay, so I need iron to go here. So that goes out to the right. And then this will spit out here. Correct? Okay. And there, and then there. Now so I have to turn the corner again. Here, and then I'm going to put another one here. So why is the iron popping out from there? It popped out from there. So the iron's going to go there. Coal's going to have to go through the other one, I guess. I don't know. I made a mistake there. It's all good. So let's put a little lip up here. Where are you? Might not be perfectly placed next to each other, but it's fine. And then we're going to rotate this. Okay. So, this one actually I don't need to have anything just yet. Right? Correct. So let's follow this one. That goes through here. Those pieces there. That pops out there. That's iron. This is going to be coal. No, it didn't follow it. Huh. Does it have to be the itty bitty pieces? I don't know. Yeah, it does. So exactly what your actually production is. Hold on a second. Let's get rid of all this junk here. It's all crap. Why does it show both? This should be iron only. Okay, let's see this one. Okay, that's pure iron now. All right, no more chunks. This one is showing chunks, though. Yeah, I think it's all right, because it says only coal. It's only contents of coal. That's the way it looks like. Okay. And iron. All right. Oh, I just was like sitting there going, there's something seriously wrong with this. It's fine. I only got 1 diamond throughout this whole process. Boy, that really doesn't pull out a lot of diamonds, does it? Really doesn't. Okay, we're going to put those here for now, temporarily. I still need to get the polishing machine up and running for these ones, so we're going to place that over here. And, sorry, that's 0. I guess I could get the polishing machine to have everything, but I need the T to open up for this. So for right now, I guess we're going to have to make different junctions into this little slot here. Right? I mean, is it only for diamonds and emeralds that need these? Or do you get more bang for your buck from this? Let's just see here. Oh, no, it does come out nicer. Okay. Okay. Let's just go buy a few more of those. Learning process 101. I can't afford more. Boy, those polish machines are freaking expensive. Holy moly. Okay. Well, at least I... Oh, God. At least I have it. Then after I could do the gems and stuff, too. We can just drag them over for now, then make the entire thing over there. Okay, so... yeah, this one's only iron, this one's only coal. I want to see the coal, what it looks like. I don't think I can pull this out. Oh, yeah, maybe I can. Maybe not. Oh, they're popping out now, look. Alright, now that looks nice. Okay. Does that work like that? Doesn't look like it worked too well. Does these go all the way through the machine? Is that it? That one's really not going in there properly. I don't know. You know what? Let's start a brand new load. Let's just accept that this is not going to happen. Any of these can go in polish? Yeah, it looks like the those ones did. Whatever. It's very confusing right now. There's too much shit going on here. Should be able to afford another polisher after this. Right? Okay, so 0. That takes up a lot of space, doesn't it? I really need that T thing to kind of hop in here. Okay. So what if I did this? That. And then... rotate. That. And gave a little hop on it. To get polished. Alright. Okay. That's good. If I run this like twice, does it get rid of all the stains? Does it need double polishing or what? Doesn't... Yeah, it looks like it might have. No? I don't even know. That one came out fudge a little cleaner. I guess some of it's just better than others, right? Alright, whatever. That. Alright, for some reason it was going the wrong direction, so it's all good. I just figured out to remove the one that actually attaches and mirrors the one next to it. Alright, now that should work. Fudged. Fudge. Yeah, some fell over. Okay. We got like a bunch of junk in here, so we're just gonna clean up. No, I think there was another one underneath there. Where? Yeah, there's a couple. Every time I want to see one hop in there, I'm like, okay. Now we need to do the gems. Still... That's weird. There hasn't been any more diamonds at all. That's so strange. Alright, I want to see if it pops out these ones. Or something going wrong here. Just give it a second here. Ah, for frick's sake. Okay. Okay. Oh, just no diamonds. It's such a freaking mess over here. So I want to pick up the other side. And place everything we had to on this. This seems to be having a little bit of an issue. It might be too much for it at once. Oh my god, would you stop? Okay. Yeah, it's so full on top, I need to stop. Look. Look at that stuff up there. Oh my god. There's just too much. I would have to process that twice for that to work. Okay, it's because I dropped a crap load. I'll be honest, I put so much of it. It's just sickening. We'll let it slow itself down a tiny bit here. We do need to do copper too, but I also need to polish off some gems here. So we're just going to bring these over here gently. I can't bring any more iron in here. You know what I'm probably going to do? Just to make this easier so we don't break this completely. I'm just going to grab all this here. I'm going to do a cheap load. Because that is a mess. Shouldn't happen twice, but we're going to... Let's clear it up. It's just going to take forever. Okay, this is good. Much better. Much, much better. Okay. I think I have a gem there. Yeah, it's right there. I can see it. Just going to drop this right here. And we're going to want to place that there. And then we also need copper too. I didn't realize it till now. I was so busy trying to figure out how to make the iron work. I think I'm going to move the one we're working on the other side. Or make a... we have two of them running. And bring that over to the copper, which I believe is behind us, right? So that's going to be another splice and dice. Okay, so first things first here. I need to get another polisher here. So, you know what? Let's get the polisher right there. Rotate that. Okay, and then we need to rotate you like this. And then... yeah, because this will need to somehow fit this back around afterwards. Okay, so let's rotate this. Oh, yeah, there's tasks and stuff. There's so much things to do in this game now. I haven't even, like, touched, like, the little pieces and left over from this. You know what? I'm making it really difficult, this corner thing here. You know what? Rotate that. Straight this out. Because I need to tuck this in over there. Need another corner piece. Yeah, another corner piece, and then right there. Oh, I like that I could do that too. And maybe another lip. Just shoot that in there properly. All right, let's get another corner piece completed. Now I'll bring these gems with me. Okay, corner. Conveyors. Let's get 10 of those. 10 of those. 2 of those. 2 of those. Purchase. Done. Okay. So where's the corner piece? There's 10 of those. That's good. Alright, sorry, I also want to see this here. We have Scavenger Hunt available. 2 research tickets. Automatic, okay. Completed. I will crush you. Scavenger Hunt. Deposit. Copper ore, gold ore. Okay. Then we have this one here. Purchase a polishing machine. And it rolls down here. Polish in progress. Diamonds, 10 of each. Okay. Is that already started, by the way, or is that just... Pause quest. Okay, we can actually pause if we want to. Alright, well, we'll try our best. Those are all things on the side, I guess. That's fine. No, actually I need to polish you. Come here. Oh, what a mess. Oh, what a mess. Okay, you know what? Stop for a second. You... Go through a polisher. That's going to work, right? Should be nice and shiny. Does that look shiny to you? I don't look like it did shit. Oh yeah, a little bit. That one's like all messed up a bit. Let's see how it looks like. Oh yeah, okay. Sorry. Thought it'd be a lot nicer than that. What if I run it twice? This is a big question. So once takes off those blemishes. Twice to just shine it to craziness levels? No, it doesn't. Okay. That's fine. You. And there's a diamond too. Does not make diamonds, let me tell you. Alright, I don't know. It seems to be okay. Polished diamond gem. I shot one in there. Why did it not work? Oh, it hadn't been... Okay, it hadn't been processed yet. Oh, shit. Okay, I thought something went wrong again. Okay. So that's going to be okay. Now we just have to look for the copper. Oh, for fudge sake. Seriously. Let that one go through. Then we'll pull out the rest. Bye-bye. Let's get rid of that. Let's make this place a little bit cleaner. Oh my god. That's all I'm seeing. Oh shit. Oops. Is this big mess right here. Okay. Oh my lordy. I need to be able to process this without having issues. Alright, so where's the other one? The copper one is here, I'm guessing? I guess so. Okay. So let's get rid of this junk. Now we gotta bring this down there too. That's gonna be fun. And we have to process that too. So this should be even more fun now I'm thinking about it. Okay, so let's grab this. And is that popping out this side? Yeah. Copper ore, 24%. That's all? Oh, shit. Okay. Well, that kind of sucks, the big one. I need to buy a bunch more conveyors. Alright, change of plans. I'm just gonna bring the copper out here. This basket. Because it wasn't working. So we're gonna bring the copper out here. I'm gonna want this. Maybe even a little further back, to tell you the truth. Let's do this here. That. As soon as it gets to this point, I can T-bone that if I needed to somewhere else here. That's perfect. All right, so yeah, let's bring this here. Rotate this. Okay. Then I have to bring this on top of here to make sure I don't forget that. Cool, it should be popping out from that side now, right? Correct? Let's just see here. There's one. Yeah, it is. Perfect. So now we can actually do the whole roundabout, and this one could go straight forward. Okay. And there. Okay, and then this gotta go. We're gonna do this just further back over here. Oh shit, that's the wrong one. That and that. And then this one goes like that. Over here. And then we're gonna go 2 levels up. Or 1 actually. And we're gonna bring a crusher right there. Cool. And then we're gonna take this. And then I'm gonna go up again. That works better. Okay, now we're cooking with bacon. And then I need the smelter, which is... Where is that? There it is. And that. Rotate. Perfect. I just need a polisher afterwards. Which we'll just do 1 of these. So it doesn't get clogged up. We'll do 1 of these. Right, and then some of these. And then I need a T thing here, if I could. Rotate. And lift that sucker for now, so I could get the T-junctions going. Okay, so that should all be freaking working now. Oh my lord. What a mess. I gotta get rid of this stuff. This is gonna cause me a whole bunch of havoc. There's our... Seem to be coming in properly again, but okay. There's our first copper bar, I guess. I just grabbed it. Takes a hot minute before copper doesn't come out all the time. So maybe I should make an effort with this. Oh, no, I need a separator. Okay. There's diamonds in there, too. There we go. Drop some of this here. More of this. There we go. Now we can actually work it slowly. All right, jeez. That was a mind, you know what. Okay. We're gonna need lights and stuff too. I just really gotta get a chance to do that. Feels like I spent like 90% of it off camera trying to figure out what the hell we're gonna do. There's a lot little extra things you've got to think about, you know? It's not just alone, just your easy stuff. It's like there's copper now. Now we gotta worry about all these other kind of components. It kind of throws you a little bit off. Okay. That's good. I think I just threw one off. Damn it. Yeah, there goes an iron. Sorry, copper. Just went right in. Nice. And it does tell me on top I have 11 of those done. Everything else is kind of running through. I don't know why. Again, I went back to check this out. It says coal only. This one iron. When I had both going in, it does tell you it's gone to shit, so. Nice. That cleanup was a little better. We still have that massive area over there. So how do I... Oh, here we go. Was it say T to navigate? Okay, research. Copper I still need. That's going to open up the rolling mill, rolling conveyor. Rolling mill. What the fudge is that? And reward would be for more gems, diamonds. But, oh my god. There's like so much going on here. I just want to get the last 2 copper, if possible, so we can get this done. So I'm just going to go and see if I can help out a tiny bit. Not really. 2 pieces of copper. That's going to help out a fudge done. Alright, well, it helps a lot better if I actually put it in here. Beautiful. And there's more pieces coming out. Just very slow, the copper, compared to the rest. Can I mine this? No. Might, I think it's called, so that is good. We have one more we need to make, and that's it. That should be it. That's good. All right. Put you here. Let's put you on top here for now. It's fine. There we go. So the last piece should be dropping in. There we go. Bam. Just got to make its way through. Woo! Purchase a rolling mill. What the hell is that? I wanted to check that out before. Conveyor. Roller conveyor is straight. A faster flat conveyor. Great at moving plate. Okay. On a rolling mill. So that's like much faster ones. Alright. Great. And the rolling mill rolls ingots into plates. Ooh. Alright, so we have a research. Was this dev test? We do have 3 research tickets right now. But it's still not giving me the T, is it? T junction. Conveyor blocker. Which then leads me to this. Okay, so there we go. And that would be... Okay. Unlocked? I want this. Research locked. Unlock research. Oh, okay, gotcha. What's this? Routine conveyor. That was 2 points, I guess. Here, alright. And we have a hopper, too. Which then will drop everything nicely into it. Alright, well, initially, everything seems to be running good. We're almost at $10,000. I'm not hating the look of it. Just wish it, you know, it'd be a little more smooth. But I guess we have to change some of these conveyor belts to make it a little faster as we go through it. Diamonds are not popping out very often. Like 1 in a million over there, probably, that we're seeing. I know it's a very small amount. It does say it on the thing, but still like to see a little more in that. So we're obviously going to have to do some work. This thing just keeps on grinding, causing more headaches for me. But for now, we're going to leave the episode here. If you guys want to see more of this, I can rework some of this stuff and get it all kind of proper. We do need to bring some more stuff from the other side too. So it needs to go into this one area. So everything needs to be somewhat open for you to do a T and get that in there and mill splice it through. So we'll try and work it out. There's always some things to do here. Very exciting to get more done. If you guys are enjoying us, take time, hit like button, subscribe. If you haven't done so already, go and check it out for yourself. The links are in the description down below. Again, thanks, Mitts. You're the best. This is GameEdged. I'll catch you guys on the flip side.